What's up, humans? What's up, Washington, D.C. and vicinity? What's up, YouTube? D.C. white boy coming at y'all. We're getting ready for college basketball to come on. But hey, I hollered a couple of the homies around the way, y'all. And, I know a lot of people that have subscribed to me that know me from, the last 20 years, instead of when I was growing up in the hood and all that. But all my other homies, they're with me, Creature, Kevin, everybody, they knew how I grew up in the hood. They knew where it was at, you know what I mean? And they grew up, a lot of them grew up in houses, no matter what. I'm not saying it wasn't in the hood, but they were houses. They wasn't, I grew up in apartments. And, like I said, Atlantic Street, Atlantic Street, Xenia Street. This before I was even in school, going to school. It was always apartments. Wayne Place, Brothers Place. No, that was a house. My grandmother had a house. My great-grandmother had a house on Brothers Place. Varney Street or something. Then Glass Manor, up on the hill, and then Riverside Plaza, but always apartments. So, a lot of middle-class people that grow up that, you got a car when you were 16, you got a driver's license, you just don't understand a lot of the same ways. Your philosophies are different, survival's different, and, your mentality is different, because no way, shape, or form would I have anything to say about all. If I grew up in the suburbs or somewhere, I don't know where, it'd be a whole another ball game. You know what I mean? But my homies are still the same in heart as I am, whether they're millionaires or not right now. They got the same heart, the same human. My boys that I call my homies, no matter what they got, and they're all decent. You know what I mean? Except a couple of them in the feds for life. 50 years here and 50 years there. They ain't decent. But don't think that there ain't always a collection going around when somebody picks up the phone and say, "Hey man, shorty, how's he on some change?" Bam. I ain't got time to write nobody, do nothing like that. But hey, homies, again, y'all know to holler out. Anytime somebody needs 50 on the books, 100 on them books, man, Slobby Robbie, I don't know what happened to you, man. What happened to Robbie if he's keeping the right Creature or not. But anyways, so when I say the reason we live in so many park projects, y'all, you gotta understand. Think about it, do the math. This is how poor we was. You live in a place a year or two before you get evicted. You go to the next apartment, a year or two, get evicted. You're still moving with the same families from all these different apartments. Because one family get over there before you, and they're like, hey, man, they don't give a fuck about the past, what you owe. If you got first month's rent and stuff, you can get it right now without no credit. Pow! Man, people are jumping ship that owe 3 months over here. You feel me? Because in all this, in the process of just trying to feed the kids and shit. You know what I mean? Just trying to provide food and clothes. So, I mean, it's you ain't got nobody to go to and ask because everybody's poor above you and around you. You know what I'm saying? So, you get them initiatives to hustle, to cut grass, to rake leaves, to rob a liquor store, to sell some crack. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever it is. Sweep a gas station parking lot. Do the newspaper route, the Post and the Times. Shit like that. Yeah, we all do that, but, man, we got to get up out of there. So, that's why, a lot of times that you can't comprehend, once again, death and stuff like that, by murder and all that, I should say that, by deletion, they don't like that word on here. But you know what I'm saying? If somebody's deleted, man, that don't ring. People walk over top of that, in Southeast D.C., Northeast back in the day, in the Rainbow Edmond areas and all that, I mean, shit happened everywhere, in Southeast, and you can just look back and document. Listen to the guys that was way entrenched in it more than me, because, I'm on the outskirts in and out. I'm not nothing like, up in the real mix of stuff, because that couldn't happen because of my color. Even though I knew I could only go so far, move so much, and blah, 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 blah. But that's beside the point. We ain't talking about that. But I'm saying but everybody will vouch for what I'm saying. My homies know that I ain't got time to lie to nobody or be bullshit nobody. And if I did lie to you, then, if you asked me and I don't remember, I just lied to you then. I might have forgot to lie to you. You know what I mean? Because like everybody else, politicians, everybody. But at least I admit if I lied to you, I'd tell you, I lied to you. You know what? I mean, I ain't never told a female the truth in my life. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was the truth. You know what I mean? So anyways, like my brother used to say, he says, I never lied to my old lady. Not one time I lied to her. And so my boy Mark's like, man, don't tell me you never lied to your wife. He says, man, I don't call that shit lying, man. I tell her what I want her to know. Think about that. But about them words, y'all, see, that's another thing. Is when you grow up entrenched in poverty and poorness and stuff, respect is the only thing that you can never lose, carry with you all the time. It's up to you to keep that respect. Because nobody can take respect from you. If people disrespect you, that don't cause you to lose no respect. You don't have to be disrespectful until you disrespect back. Now, somebody disrespects you, but I'm saying. And a lot of that came from I learned a lot of that respect really from other nationalities than European nationality, from Costa Rican and from black people, because that's who I was raised around. That was my Costa Rican people really love me, man. They really show their care to the black families. They really love me, and it, looked at me as like embraced me too, because they knew my situation. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, mother filed their cards, and I ain't writing either. I ain't got nothing to write, but big deal. I got grandparents, I got this person, that person, that I might make a card for. Big Mama, Big Lena, didn't make no difference. But what it is, but you learn how important respect is. You learn about words, and you can't take back. And apologies, I'm putting this on y'all. A lot of people out here, females, males. Once you say that shit out your mouth, this sideways a foul. Don't you ever think that a real person does not ever forget that. There ain't no apology. That came out that mouth. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't be preaching no religion, but I've read the Bible twice, as I told everybody, because I had that much time. Okay? Well, bottom line is, it ain't what goes in your mouth. Pork, whatever goes in your mouth cannot condemn you. It's what comes out of your mouth that can condemn you. So y'all remember about that sharp tongue and them words. Because there's people out here I like to forgive that I can never forgive because of what came out of their mouth, and I never will forgive them. No matter who they are, what blood, how much they're related to me. No. Well, okay, so I say I forgive them? Yeah. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'll forgive them. No question. I ain't nobody not to forgive nobody. Yeah, you got my forgiveness, but I ain't never fucking with you again. I'll never trust you again. I will never forget what you said. I will forgive you for it, but stay out my face, stay away from me, and don't think I ever forgot it. Now, if you're convenient and useful to me, yeah, I'm gonna play it off and keep it on a branch. Like flavors. Let me tell you about the flavors when they come out their mouth. Okay, let me tell you something. Like around the way, man, there ain't nobody that was a player, that was a hustler out on that street, whether he was selling 20s or bricks, okay, that did not have more than one female. It's unheard of. It ain't happening. Okay, not Washington, D.C. No. Okay, some of y'all might have a couple guys. Maybe, I don't know about what you do in your personal business, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bring up some accidents that I know about a couple of my homies, because I might get deleted for that. But anyways, and that's a true fact, man. Look, you got a man, you got one or two bad chicks, right? And the first thing up the city, all girls got careers, except for crackheads and real bad chicks that know, y'all know, you know what I'm talking about. They got to be taken care of. They're out there, and they just wait for the next man that sells a little more than you do or spends a little more change than you're gone. You understand that? Okay, well, them kind of chicks, like, one thing for sure, you'll never know how many what a dude's doing, because, like, if you got a super bad crackhead, right, and the only reason you would put up with that is because I'm talking about, they ain't nothing changing the girlfriend, and she ain't like, when I say crackhead, she's driving a Corvette, man. She's got a condominium. You're like, oh, had no crackhead driving that. If you look like Jennifer Lopez, yes, you are, because everybody, every dealer in town, any diplomat, mayor, politicians, embassies, Kuwait, Iranian, wherever, pumping oil out the ground, all them got you a Cadillac or this, that, and you can smoke all the crack you want. They want to be seen with you. They want to hit that ass. See, y'all don't know about them high-dollar crack. Y'all thinking about that gutter rat, that she wants a $5 piece to go blow somebody. Oh, no, you got those too. But everybody knows them. But if you get the other end, you get that bad to the bone one, you throwing a piece of change in there, but you ain't letting nobody know. Because until you replace that, you know what I'm saying, you go on another branch, that you get a bitch as bad like that, but she's a pothead. Oh, man, here you go. See what I'm saying? You trade that crack in a minute because of the money. But see, you got to understand, you can only support a couple of those. So you got different levels of hoes that you're supporting. You understand me, on a tree. And some outweigh the others on different factors. Like this one here's got a smart mouth. I can't stand hearing them gums, man. But she is exceptionally a bad bitch behind them doors, right? So, okay, I'm going to give her some leeway. This one here, man, she ain't got no gum. She's decent, but she costs me more money. Okay, I got to give her one. I'm going to have to get that one up on a little more money up. But now I got some flavors that are same as the one on the lower branch, that she got herself going on. She don't want no kind of substances. She just want a purse, a car payment, something like that, an occasional chain, yeah. And if she don't ask no questions, blah, 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 then I keep that tramp up there on the top list, you know what I'm saying? But at any given time, though, always remember, like I say, because when you always had your choice all your life, because it's really easy, say, If I can't get what I want, I'm going to go buy it. Right? I mean, seriously. Well, you had to pay for it. Yeah, but I got it. You didn't. So what? You got a car payment and a house payment and a bitch that don't do nothing she used to do for you. And you got to put up with that every single day of the week, all fucking for years. And you and actually got to buy her anniversary present when she don't bow down before the man every day before you go to work. Look, y'all, I'm gone. This is DC White Boy. We just sharing a little opinion, little play a game, little whatever you want to call it, but it's called reality, y'all. Those of y'all that out there in reality, my brothers, y'all know what time it is. Those y'all never will grasp it, you know. Those yeah, go tell her you love her again, y'all. Have a nice day. Press like, subscribe.